What's up, everybody? TrueShot Reacts back today for another video, and today we have a very special guest. Now, we've had a trend here, Adam, with our guests that have names that I have two pronunciations for them, like their last name.
Okay.
And I know I'm going to get the first pronunciation wrong. The second one will be correct.
Okay.
So, his name is Adam. That one's easy.
What a fantastic name.
Anybody, well, I'm sorry you share a name with this imbecile, but so his last name, yeah,
the mental abuse I take.
I know. His last name is spelled V-O-L-P-E. Now I'm gonna guess it's either Volpe or Volpe.
I say Volpe.
Come on, you guys are from New England. You should know it's Italian. It's Volpe.
Volpe. There we go. Okay. See, I got the second one right. My second one. Where are you from, man?
So I went with it. So I'm born and raised on the North Shore of Boston.
Oh, that's right. You remember you telling me that.
Right. I live in Indiana now, but lived 40 years of my life out there. So
cool, man.
You guys are my, hometown band, so to speak.
Cool. What brought you out to Indiana?
A woman, actually.
Oh, cool. Nice.
The best reason, right?
Yeah. And I see. Yeah. I'm looking. I can't help but look at like the backdrop. This is like the first interesting backdrop I've seen. It's usually somebody's like bathroom wall or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But so
this office, so it's all my guy themed stuff.
Yeah,
excellent.
So we got Game of Thrones. I saw you had Donnie Darko. You got a Punisher skull. What's that one? What's that one there in the behind you? Would be your left. What's that there?
Is that Spawn?
No, the other way.
That's Spawn.
Is it Spawn?
Oh, no. That's up there. That's actually another Game of Thrones poster.
Oh,
is it?
It looks like Spawn.
Kind of looked like an angry Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Kind of.
It's actually the Night King. It's just kind of like shadowy and, sinister and all that, basically.
Okay. And what's that? What does it say? PHM?
That's me.
That's you?
That's my company right there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good machining.
Cool. All right. So what do you got us checking out today, my man?
All right, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say you guys have never heard of this band.
I don't know. I remember I said to Adam, I said, we got a guest on tonight where he has us checking out some Karma thing. I don't know. I said,
I'm going to guess they're deathcore because just the text. They have like metal text. So I'm going to say they're...
The logo gives it away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just to give you a real brief overview, this is a Hungarian deathcore band.
Hungarian deathcore, okay.
They are extremely obscure. How many monthly Spotify listeners do you guys have? Do you know?
We have 12,000.
You don't know it down to the number?
It's like 11,890 something.
I think it would be higher, honestly, but
we'd love it to be.
A couple hundred, you know what I mean?
Wow, okay.
And I'm sorry, there's no music video.
That's all right.
And there's also no lyrics because can't find it. I searched the internet. There's no lyrics for the song, so I don't even know if they're speaking English or whatever.
I was gonna say, I'm sure they'll be very decipherable. A bunch of clean vocals in this one. Pop structure.
They're gonna stop and do a symphonic poetry reading for the breakdowns.
Yeah, spoken word for sure. And actually, this brings one of the points of why I wanted to play this is because this band kind of does I'll take another step back actually. So you guys are a metalcore band.
Right.
I'm sure you listen to a lot of metalcore and a lot of related genres.
Yes.
And one of the problems I have is everything kind of sounds the same after a while, right? Like very formulaic, I guess. I listen to a lot. I'm not a musician, but I listen to a lot of these deathcore, metalcore, everything, and it just kind of all flows together after a while, right? So one of the things this band does is it just does some creative things with the vocals, kind of like taking the concept of vocals as an instrument to like a haunting kind of really filthy level, I guess.
Cool.
I don't know.
I'm getting intrigued here.
So well, so if they're so obscure, how did you stumble across these fellas?
So shout out to my best friend Mark, who is part of the reason I'm playing this song.
Okay.
But he showed me this song, and I've just loved it. I don't know where he saw it. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it was one of those, top 10 sickest breakdown videos.
Yeah.
Top 10 breakdowns that'll make you smash your grandmother into oblivion or something.
Yeah.
That's the exact video.
So you've heard it too already. But yeah, so seriously, like I enjoy them so much that I literally just hired them to do a song for my YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the roots run deep here.
And you know what? If you guys were interested and you didn't want to charge me a fortune, I would be interested if you guys want to do a song for my channel. So.
Well, we'll talk about that for sure, man. I'm down to talk about that. But
no, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I'm definitely down to talk about that, man. But did you notice what he did there, though? What he's doing, right, is that if we don't like the song, the heat goes back to his friend Mark, because by extension, that's where
Mark, you gave me a dud.
Yeah, Mark, you gave me a dud.
They did not like it.
But all right, man.
I don't know. He's built it up. I've got some expectations built now. So.
I know.
I know, Adam, you might like it, but Rich, it's like.
Oh boy.
Like 4.5 minutes long, man. So.
I've turned into the Simon Cowell.
You have.
I have.
Yeah, I'm the open-minded Randy Jackson, and you're the Simon Cowell.
It's so funny because I was talking to my girlfriend today, and I was just like, you know what, like I started editing the videos, months ago, and I'm like, man, like there's not a whole lot that I was like totally like in love with like over the last few months. Like, I mean, there's stuff that I like, but I got up once, and that was the Crystal Lake song, but.
Yeah.
All right, man.
You
go ahead.
Didn't like the last song I submitted either, which was it was Trying to Malice.
Yep. Yep.
Oh
boy. So he's 0 for 1 right now.
All right.
Oh boy. We'll see. I gotta even it up.
Oh boy.
All right. So here we go. This is As Karma Brings, Disgrace.
Yes. Let's go.
It's a cool visualizer.
It's like raindrops.
Got a cool phaser on the back end. Dude, that is scary. Yo. Oh, the blasts. I got some Cradle of Filth vibes here. Hit me. Damn, dude, these guys are just shredding. yours, Rich. Oh, I like that bell.
No, it's not over.
So low.
Nope.
Okay. So as Karma brings disgrace. Yeah, no, I did hear that song on that video, the top 10 breakdowns to send your grandmother into oblivion. I did. I did, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a very popular video.
Yeah.
So.
All right. As Karma brings...
I have to make a comment.
Yeah,
so
go ahead, man.
Your chat, somebody said I make a perfect Paula Abdul. What?
You look just like her. You should after the video you should just be like, you did great. Yeah, fantastic.
Well, that's because I said I was Randy, so I guess by default you ended up being Paul Abdul.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think it was just by default there.
You could have been Keith Urban. Isn't he on the
Listen, I saw Keith Urban live, and that dude shreds.
On that note, let's talk let's talk about As Karma Brings. Adam, why don't you kick us off?
So
you're doing some throat slits. You got your hand in my mouth at one point, so you were into it.
So this is not my typical genre, but what I liked there, to me, this was like a one-off song that if it hit my playlist, that's what I would do. I don't want to say joke song, but that's not the right word. It's a song that to me it crossed so many different genres of like different stuff. It had so many influences there. I heard Cradle of Filth in there. I heard Breakdown of Sanity in there. That I heard Slaughter to Prevail in there. I heard like every big deathcore sludgy type band in there, and it was just a lot for me. The end slow part, like when they slowed it down again, I think I could have done without that at all.
Yep.
But oh really? So personally, I asked Rich, like he'll be like, hey man, let's write this song, and I'm already at like 140, 170 BPM, and he's like, bro, slow it down, man, slow it down.
Yeah.
So slow is hard for me. It's just a personal thing. It just did too much for me at the end. But the talent, dude, that drummer, the blast beats were insane. I mean, up to that part, I enjoyed it fully.
Yeah. So for me, one thing I will point out is that usually when we find these types of obscure, nobody knows these bands, the production quality is usually that of a tin can. But that production was actually really good. So I definitely admire the band for that. I thought it was okay. I mean, like Adam said, I mean, it's not like my go-to style of music just because I don't know what it is. It's like I guess like with like a metalcore, I can feel the builds a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like, I can kind of feel the direction it's going in, and maybe it's just like a preference thing too. With this, I never know what's happening because I probably maybe I'm just not that acclimated to the music. But I will say for me, like when it slows down like that, a lot of these types of bands tend to I think rely on that too much. And that a lot of parts just turn into like a dun dun
Yeah, with a couple of, you know what I mean? They're spacing it out a little bit. Again, it's all a feel thing. I thought this song did a really good job of taking you on I call it the journey.
Yeah, I mean, like the breakdowns are obviously cool. I mean, nobody's gonna listen to that and be like, I didn't like that breakdown. But you know, it was. I thought that I loved the breakdowns. But yeah, I my similar thing that I was gonna say is just like the down those types of notes. I mean, you could have made this. I know I say this on every song, but you could have made the song shorter, but naturally by removing some of those slowed down kind of parts. Maybe I'm just not as I guess proficient in like what the style of this kind of music is trying to get across. Maybe that's just like a, you know, for us it's like a catchy chorus or like a you know, like a cool breakdown after, you know,
like a feeling or a tempo change.
Right. So maybe that kind of like down is just like a patented like this kind of deathcore style, and maybe I'm just not.
Yeah, I mean they had a little hardcore in there. I mean they had so many different influences in this one song. And people can't see it because our screens are covering it, but it says it's taken from an upcoming EP. So I would definitely give these guys a shot at some other stuff to see how the songwriting differs. But
yeah, I mean, for me overall, it was a fine track. Like I would listen to it if I came across it. But it's not anything that like is gonna be like on a repeat for me.
So Adam, why do you like this song?
So, I mean, all your points were excellent, and it totally makes sense coming from, you know, your genre, the genre of music that you make and so forth.
Right.
And almost the things you didn't like are basically the things that I really like, right? Because, like you talk about the ending, right? It gets really slow. You think the song's over, and then they're like, we're going to bring it back again. You know, just like incredibly sludgy and chunky and just like filthy, right? And that is unusual, and that's one of the reasons why I really like the song, because they just kind of take that aspect and they just push it to like the most ridiculous level possible. Almost like a joke, like you said. You know, not
and I didn't want to. Yeah, I wasn't trying to say that it's a joke song. I think I kind of misspoke. I think it's for me because it gets so sludgy at the end. To me, it's almost like okay.
It's almost like they were saying like, all right, let's just make this.
Yeah, let's just do this, right? So.
And to be honest, when it comes to literal joke music, I actually enjoyed a lot. Like. I know you guys did Eskimo Cowboy Hyper recently.
Loved it.
I mean, love it, right? It's just ridiculous. Like Attila does some hilarious, over-the-top stuff.
Right,
you know, I tend to enjoy that kind of thing just because, you know, when a band is doing a joke, they don't have any restrictions, I guess.
Yeah.
Like they're not bound by anything. They can just say, well, we're doing this silly thing because we want to.
Right.
But they end up doing something, you know, oftentimes it's unique or creative or something just different that really kind of draws me in. And again, because I listen to so much of this music, if something like that stands out, like, whoa, like, you know, these guys are going for it at the end there, you know, it's just ridiculous, over the top. And that's what I enjoy.
So I mean, real quick before we head out of here, I want to ask you though, because like again, I'm not like this isn't this type of music that I listen to on an everyday basis. You know, like I'm like I mean, as you probably know, like I like a Muir, Alpha Wolf, you know, As I Lay Dying, Fit for, you know, those kind of bands. So like,
fantastic band, to be clear.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But like, I'm just curious, like with this style of music, is that I'm trying to say this without sounding like an ass, right? But like, what is the what makes that style of the down like what makes that like appealing to the listener? I'm actually genuinely curious.
So again, excellent question. I mean, for me personally, I guess kind of a two-part answer.
Yeah.
My normal personality is, you know, all or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I want the most extreme version of whatever it is.
Okay. All right.
You know,
I like it.
or the, whatever. It's got to be the best or most insane or attention-grabbing or whatever. So I guess that's probably why I'm naturally attracted to that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
And realistically, a lot of this music comes from, I'm an avid weightlifter, power lifter. So getting that song with that insanely brutal like breakdown or something like that is great for the gym. I mean, absolutely, you need it for that one moment. You need to move that weight. You need that one song. You put on that one part, that gets you going. That's where I kind of find a lot of this music, those just the crazy, over the top type stuff. So.
He wants the chugs to match his rep. Essentially, he wants dun 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 dun. I got you.
But it's really not that far off. Really.
Nice.
But no, man, that's a great answer because like I know a lot of people like bands like Infinite Annihilator and stuff like that, and it's like I don't mind it, but I'm not gonna like listen to it. You know what I mean?
See,
like,
I listen to that. Sparing. I'm sparing. Why do I sound like such a dick today? Not sparingly. I listen to it in small bursts, because I can't. It's very. It's not easy listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's not. I mean, but
it's sick music.
That was a really good example of Infinite Annihilator, and I love them too. But I can't. I've never listened to an entire album straight. Right? You can't.
It's just too much. It's too much.
It's like a spectacle is basically what it is. You take one song here and there, you get all fired up, and that's it. Like I only listen to one or two at a time, and then I gotta put on some normal deathcore or something like that. So I get it. It's just this song again, just kind of a go-to, like insanely epic, evil, demonic sounding song, basically. So
cool.
And you know what? And nobody on YouTube has reacted to this song, so I said, gotta fix it.
Cool.
We did.
Gotta get
Well, the country of Hungary will be endorsing us from here on.
I'll tell you right now, that was a thumbs up for me.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm like a one up, one side.
Okay.
I liked it.
All right.
I dug it.
I appreciate it.
Adam over here is like, I gave it 2 thumbs down. I suggested this because I hate it.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I said fair enough. I just wanted to see how you would react to it.
No, yeah. No, like I said, one up, one side. Yeah, one up, one side. But all right, man. You anything you wanna plug or anything like that before you head out of here? Or?
So, I mean, as I mentioned, I have a YouTube channel, Pretty Hate Machining, and I make ridiculously huge melee weapons.
Cool.
Games, movies, anime, whatever, and then I smash things with them. So,
wow.
If you like that sort of thing, put that thing right there. Well, you can't look at those, but I'm sure maybe.
I'll put a link to it down in the description.
Do you know how to do those embedded links in the video?
Well, yeah, you just do it. I mean, I know how to do it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm a YouTube master at this point.
That's true.
But this is a man's man over here. Does powerlifting, builds melee weapons, smashes stuff. All right. Well, anyways, guys, until the next one, make sure you comment down below. Tell us what you thought of As Karma Brings and their track Disgrace. Also like, subscribe, the general jazz. Also, we're live on Twitch right now, recording our reactions for the week. You can hit us up there, twitch.tv/TrueShotOfficial. We also just launched a Patreon, patreon.com/TrueShotOfficial. And also follow us on our social media accounts at TrueShot Band. And check out our music on Spotify, Apple Music. We're a band called TrueShot. Till the next one, peace.